Something is off about this skincare routine. Anyways, you'll find out at the end of the video. Okay, so in the normal African home, when you want to do something, is that time somebody is at the background disturbing, distracting, saying something or gisting you and all of that. So this video is a must. I do it, but then there are many things going on in the background, and it's all about my grandma who passed away, and we're gisting about the good old time. Yeah, but I still want to do this video, so I continued every other aspect of the video. So if you see me smiling too much, I don't know if it's about the date I'm having or the grandma story I'm listening to. Okay, all right, so the first thing I do for my skincare routine is rubbing my vitamin syrup, which is what you saw earlier, and afterward I rub this face cream on it. You can see from the white skin to now shiny skin, and now the face cream is making it more shining. And most times, sometimes I apply too much, and even with a little quantity it works so well. So I love Avila products. All those products I'm actually using are Avila products, guys. This is not a shout out to a brand, but yeah, I love their product and I'm actually making use of it. So afterward I use this my Bowel Clear. Yeah, so I rub my Bowel Clear for my other part of the body, which is the hand and the leg area. I make use of Bowel Clear for that. Okay, so I did that off camera, and so you see guys, I'm done with my skincare routine for both my face and my skin. Okay, and now I'm putting on my glasses. I don't know why I decided to put on this glass first before I tie my hijab, but I know I felt like it, so it's giving, right? Yeah, so I make use of my glass. I want you to rate this look all over 10 also in the comment section. Okay, so I wore my chain, and then this is my bro at the background. If you can see him, even after I blurred the background, that's what I meant by in an African home, when you want to do something, is that time you see people coming to just, does it distract or just draw your attention to something? Yeah, so they came, and that's why I'm all smiling at the background. So I don't know if it is the date that is making me more smiley, or the gist in the background about my grandma. All right, so I put on my earrings, as you can see, and just to beautify the look more, then I put on this my wristwatch. Yeah, I wore my wristwatch, and now I'm back to putting on my hijab. So I'm going to bring down the camera a bit, which is what I did, and now I'm to put on this my hijab. I love this Jessie hijab, like it's giving. I love the texture. I love how it stays fit on the head, like it's just perfect. Can you see how shiny and beautiful it is? Can you feel it? I know you can feel it, but yeah, can you see from the video how it's looking like? Yeah, so the Jessie hijab scarf is actually giving, and this is how I thought to style mine. So I place it on my head, then I decide to put it around my neck. So I use this my pin, which is a hijab pin, to hold it at the head by the side of the corner of my head. Then after placing it and it stays fit, then I decide to use the other side of the pin to also hold it at the back. But before I did that, I decided to use the scarf, or the, should I call it, the veil of the cloth I'm putting on, to just give a touch of a uniform kind of look, like, to match. Yeah, so that's why I did that. So I tied it on my head as if I'm tying a vintage scarf or something, yeah, I gave it that vibe. And just all I did here is wrapping it around my head and making it stay fit and put. But because the material itself is actually a drawing material, yeah, should I call it drawing material, but all the slippery material that doesn't stay put except you use a pin or you use something to hold them, or you roll them on your head and all of that. You can see for how many minutes now I was just tying the scarf to make sure it stay put. At the end of the day, I end up putting it at the back of the inner part of the scarf after tying it. Do you get? So that at least I think that will hold it firm. Okay, so when I was done with that, I decided to show you guys how it looks like, and you can see that's it. So now it's time for me to now wrap my hijab to the body of my gown so it doesn't fall off. Do you understand? Like, you're on a date, and how would you feel like every second or minute you're just adjusting it? Just every time to just stay put. So guys, this is the look, and this is how I'm looking like for my date. So what do you think, guys? Over 10, rate this look, guys. Also, tell me in the comment section, what do you think is making me all smiley? Is it the date or the story of my grandma from the background? Okay. A happy lady. TikTok asks us to post longer video anyway.